Section 1 of The Mentor, Famous English Poets. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Larry Wilson. The Mentor, Famous English Poets, Volume 1, Number 44, Serial Number 44, 1913, by Hamilton Wright Mabie. Section 1. Introduction to Byron. Modern English poetry is rich not only in its quality, but in its variety, both of theme and of manner. The exuberant imagination and splendid profusion of Swinburne are in striking contrast with the restraint and clearness of style of Matthew Arnold, the fluency and narrative faculty of William Morris with the strongly etched and powerfully phrased work of Francis Thompson and Henley, the classical dignity of Landor, the humor of Hood, the seriousness of mood of Clough, the pictorial genius of Rossetti, the fresh invention of Stevenson and Kipling, suggest the range of poetic production of an age not matched in wealth of genius since the age of Shakespeare. Among the throng of poets who made lasting contributions to English literature during the 19th century, 6 may be regarded as most representative. Byron died 91 years ago, but although there has been a great change in the way poets look at life and in their way of writing verse, he holds his place as one of the greater poets, not only in reputation, but in popular regard, and for 2 reasons. He was one of the born singers to whom men will always stop to listen, and he was also a poet of revolt. He is not read in this country as Browning and Kipling are read, nor, on the other hand, is he neglected as Milton and Landor are neglected. His stormy nature and his tempestuous career add an element of personal interest to the claims of his poetry upon the attention of reading people today, and he is one of those men of genius about whom it is difficult to be judicial. Those who like his work become his partisans. Those who dislike him charge him with insincerity and immorality. It must be frankly confessed that Byron had moments of insincerity, and that he often posed, but he was largely the victim of his temperament. Mr. Symonds has said of him that he was well born and ill bred. He had noble impulses, and he had the strong passions that give energy of feeling and vitality of imagination to many of the greatest men and women. But he had neither clearness of moral vision nor steadiness of purpose. He had great genius, but he was neither intellectually nor morally great. And yet he had such force of mind and eloquence that Goethe, who was the greatest critic of his time, if not of all time, declared that the English could show no poet to be compared to him. End of section 1.
Section 2 of The Mentor, Famous English Poets. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Mentor, Famous English Poets, Volume 1, Number 44, Serial Number 44, 1913, by Hamilton Wright Mabie. Section 2. Byron's Place Among Poets. What ground was there for an estimate which gave Byron a place by himself among English poets? English Bards and Scotch Reviewers was a telling satire, written by a confident boy of genius, effective in hits which the time understood, but defective in critical insight. Childe Harold, the early stanzas of which appeared after travel had inspired him, was a splendid piece of rhetoric which often attains a very noble eloquence. The Giaour, Manfred, the Corsair, Lara,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?